Ugh, I hate this fucking thing. Right, whatever. Let it load up, let it get sent to where it needs to be, and we'll begin again. Right. We are still working on this project, which has been very much delayed. So what I'm working on today is the library on the second floor, because we're still trying to get like a full map of it so that we can kind of figure out which rooms go where. So I've already got the boundary basically built. I just need to do all the tech bit on top, but I'll be doing that as I'm working. So again, this is obviously the second floor elevator hallway boundary, as you can see. Not trying to give away too much because you'll see it when we finally get the demo pushed out, which hopefully would have got some more stuff done. This is what happens when you're doing like multiple projects. You have a job for so many months, so you got to like reevaluate everything and try and figure stuff out. So of course, as people will realise, we don't know what would be on the wall facing this way because Gaiden only goes from a top-down perspective. So I'm only going to put the door frame in for now. Probably grab it from the outside if I'm being perfectly honest, because that's usually what I do. Excuse me. Wait, why is the bounds set to T? Oh, because that's the pounds for that. Right, so I just want to just set that down. So basically, it's just getting the boundaries in place, and I'll start doing all the tech stuff on top when we've got something in. Stuff is bound to change. It's just how we develop stuff, because obviously we've got a scenario drafted out for these rooms. Chances are, when we get back to them, it might be like, well, we could adjust the puzzle there, put this in here, throw that in there, blah, 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 blah. We've got an idea for a puzzle in this room, because I've been playing through Gaiden a little bit, and it's very fucking boring. Say the least. So we definitely need to do some puzzles or do something that just makes it so that you don't go in every room, because that just bores every fucker to tears. I know I'm rambling a lot, but it's been a while since I've had a stream with this project. It's only because I've been busy with real life stuff, Christmas and everything else, which everybody should have had. I hope you've all had a good Christmas as well. Just to emphasise on that point. Set that to 0.750 because that's standard for soft immersion. That's what we'll try to emulate here. Right, now I need to get some bloody cameras in here. This is going to be a big library. I wonder if you make this like a double-floored library and you can climb up the ladder or something. Do you know what? Fuck it, that's what I'm going to do, because I don't know if it'll clash with that. No, it will clash with the third floor, won't it? Oh, will it? Oh, will it? I mean, I could just throw that second floor up and we could just go from there, and if it gets too fucking convoluted, we can drop it back down to one. But usually when it's like a big ship, you'd have a big library, wouldn't you? Though I've never actually been on a ship with a library, so I wouldn't really know. Anyway, let's just try and go that way. Get the cameras in first. So, I don't know which room to use. Oh, it's on the desktop, and I got my working production folder on there. Right. Let's see how many we've got for 10 days. If we need to add more, I can add more on the fly, and I'll do all that. So I've got that many cameras to work with, but I can add more. It's the nature of it, and I'll do all this now. Oh, hang on. That's still set to chair? Oh, no, because we need to set to world. This is because I've been doing RE3. It's... Right, that'll work. So, camera 1. Or camera 0, because we always start at 0 of these games. So I want to make this a double floor room, just for the pure sake that we could probably make the puzzle a bit more interesting with this. But then people will say it's going to clash with the third floor upwards, and I'm just going to say frig that, because it's experimenting and we're still trying to figure out how we're going to approach some of these rooms. And I like to throw in some crazy ideas because we need them, or something like that. Right, if I'm right, you should be seeing the render. That's right. You should be seeing the render screen as well, so as I'm working you'll be able to see me actually render, not camera 1, because camera 1's not even in position. Just try 0. Why aren't you working? Why aren't you working? Tell me, camera 0, why aren't you rendering correctly? Six by 480, it's all rendering correctly, so why the fuck aren't you rendering? The hell is going on? Right, try linear. Oh, that's why. There we go, it's there. Right, okay, alright. Screw you, bloody hell, freaking me out there. Right, so I'm going to put one here. And obviously these lights are final. I'm still experimenting where this should go, but like I say, 2 floors should do it. Ah, there we go. Because again, it's all experimenting. I've still got to get a lot of detailing done in this bloody room. Okay. Let's do it. Let's take the kiddie gloves off and then model a bit. Oh dear. Right. Obviously, I'm not going to need that floor there. I think it should have 2 floors. I'm always saying that because it's got to be a bigger library than one singular floor. I'm thinking of like a really ornate type of library when I say that, though. Let me just fill this in. I'm not saying there should be a secondary floor for it, but then I say that and we'll probably be like, hey, do you know what? We should add that in. And that's when I'll scream. Because I will have to change the entire way the frigging ship looks on the 3rd floor, just to accommodate for that. So what I can do is obviously remove both friggin' floors, but I did say we'd need a ladder, so I'm gonna mansionize it a little bit. And when I say that, what I actually mean is I'm gonna make it so that this bit in the middle has a little bit of stairwell around each side, so the character can walk around it, like so. Then obviously I have to make that a bit thicker and all, but let me just think about this a minute. Obviously there's going to be bookshelves there. You need to have the ladder that goes up. Might make that just a little bit. Do I have it so that you got to climb it in the centre? Oh, go for it. Why the hell not? So that just means the thickness of the floor. So I'll do that. At least we're not playing up tonight in my head like you always do when I'm doing RE3 stuff, because that was embarrassing when I couldn't click anything. Right, so that's where that floor is. And now I just need to delete this one below. Because obviously that's got a roof, so I can get rid of you. That's perfect. And obviously, it's just the way it goes. Right, so it also means I have to put lights up on the top deck as well, top part of here. Control D these lights, I want them up there too. There we go. Might potentially move them in the centre now for that particular thing. Right, so I need to bring the Barry thing in. Barry, where are you? Not in there, you're in assets. Barry. There he is. Barry! It's It's the kaiju, Barry. He's going to smash up the Starlight. I won't even have to worry about anything anymore. Let me just... I really should just have one that is already scaled to the size of the door frame. It would make it so much bloody easier. But they were talking about me, so... Scaled him down so much, right. Oh, bloody hell, what's going on here? Oh, shit, right. What the fuck? Right, I need to put you right down. Right there. And there. Now. It's about that much. Roughly. Right then. Yes, I know it's muted. It's not now, obviously. And hello. Right, so just do that. Might need to make this a bit bigger, actually. I've got the correct scale, right? Right, this calls for a bit more. No, it's not the right scale, that. I have to make that a little bit longer, but that doesn't make any sense, does it? Oh, that's pretty fucking weird, that. Because that is to the spec of the map. Weird. Right, okay. I extend it out a little bit more, though. The issue is that's going to clash with the door to the medical room, isn't it? Oh, this is a bit sneaky. We might have to, like, downgrade how big the library actually is, then. But then again, I wonder if it's because they're too big, then. No, they can't be too big. Whoa. Looks like I'm going to have to redesign the library a little bit. Oh well. I don't mind doing that. Right. I did say we'd have to do some redesign. It looks like I'm going to have to do it here because if I go any more over, it's going to clash right in at the medical room. I don't want that happening. Maybe we might not need that second floor after all, then. It might still happen. Don't quote me on it. That is about the right size that it should be. Oh, shit, I don't... Oh, damn it, Gaiden. You make everything look too much bigger than it should be. Right. This computer's going to try on that. Brand new mouse, and it still won't work. Why? 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 Right. Now it might work. How many is supposed to be? 5. Yes. Let's have a look now. Well, technically, if it fits 5, all I have to do is duplicate one more, get the overall position of them, and then just go from there, don't I? I wonder if it is because of that. No, it's not because of that. It's been a pain in the ass. Oh, fucking hell, man. Come on. I swear this is just turning me insane. Right. Okay, second thoughts, but I don't need to do what I was saying. Because all I have to do is push that out. But how the hell would that work? How the sweet mercy hospital would that work? Right, so one of these needs to be pushed out, so that's this one, and it needs to be put on the ground. A little bit over. A bit better. Other way. Oh, other way. That's it. Put it out there, isn't it? This is just so whacked. Because that's where that needs to be, but that's not inside where that door is. That's a bit off. How the frick can it be off? What's going on? Right, we're going to have to redesign it to fit. It's the only way. It's the only way I can get it to work. I'm going to have to do it that way. Right, let's throw another camera in and see what we're working with now. Right, we don't want anything too like on the ground sort of. I wonder if I should put that there just to keep consistency going with where that is, and then have one that way if you go that way. Obviously have that ladder up to the second floor. I have a few more bookcases up there, which just makes it worth exploring a little more. Hell, if I wanted to go a bit more crazy, we'll add a dome in there as well, because I'm a crazy son of a bitch. Oh, a puzzle will do with a dome. Ooh. No more ideas. Don't start getting more ideas while you're doing this shit. Jesus wept. Don't want to overcomplicate shit. And the question is, can the character actually walk up there? Oh, come on, Barry. Come here. Come here. Come here and bring your bloody beard with you while you're there. I suppose if we're going all about collisions, that would work. Could still have like enemies up there and that could be done actually. Right, I'm just rambling because I'm just coming up with like, because obviously this library doesn't have a second floor. I'm only adding it in because we need to make the game a bit more interesting than what it is in the original. Seriously, it's just a bit too plain for me. And I don't like plain. It's a bit too generic, especially when you're walking around backtracking through different parts of the ship, and it's like going through 600 different pissy doors and they don't even lead anywhere. Or they just don't give you anything, and it's like, well, why the hell would you even do this in the first place? Okay, let's see what I was going to do. Could be that I need to add an extra angle in there, but let's get a rough idea where this flaming ladder should be. Because I might have to put it through the... Well, actually, I wouldn't have to put it through the thing. As long as I've got an idea of collision-wise where I want to put it, I can just put a cylinder about where it should go. It's got to probably put it there. It should lead up to it. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Have the ladder go up there. Have some sort of puzzle going. Obviously put all these sort of beams up here so you don't fall over the side and die a horrible agonising death, because we're trying to be a bit more, you know, realistic. Again, it is just all blocking the room out. There's nothing like major going on at the minute. We're just trying to see what we can do. That's usually what it is. It's just all the plotting phase, isn't it? Like where we're going to plot stuff, where stuff's going to go. I mean, this additional floor I've added in is not even in the original game. It just makes sense to have like an additional to work with. I'm really getting sick of this freaking program. Not brand new mouse. Battery's full. This should allow me to click on everything, and it's not letting me. My would have to leave a little bit though at the side because in general in it. Get rid of you. Oh please, this just had to be an malfunction, didn't it? On stream when I'm trying to do it. I have to do all this with a fucking outline. I'm gonna scream. I shouldn't have to use the fucking outline. Get shit. Wait, why? What camera is that? Camera 3. It's fine. The other problem is though if we have books there, that's going to be an issue. And if that was why, I'm not gonna question it now because stuff should be clean anyway. Right, let's add some bookshelves here that you wouldn't see because obviously it wouldn't show up at this side of the room. And I've probably just done this and the camera's right in front of that and you won't be able to see because I've just put the bookshelf there. I'm going to have to change the position of you, aren't I? What about camera 1? At least that one's still fine. Yeah, I don't even think we'll need that second, but I'll keep it in. I don't want to go tempting fate and pushing it and pissing around with it. But I do want to add a few more bookshelves in here because it just looks a bit sparse in the frigging game. Like 5 bookshelves and that's it. It should be more than that in a library, especially on a big ship. So let's just go with that little bit of a mindset in there. Very come here. Get back on the lower floor. You're needed. So let's try and make it a bit like a labyrinth. You know, there's libraries, you know, there's bookshelves on all kinds of sides. Why is this still not letting me? Why? They're all clean. I should be able to click one and like that, it's done. Why are you overcomplicating things, you piece of shit? Two there. But then again, if I do that, that means there'll be no way to see stuff in there. But then again, mask data. And we are trying to make this a bit more interesting. So I could, in theory, change the position of that camera now to be there, looking like that there, and that's just here. But obviously put like a bit of an angle on it. No, that needs to move down a bit. Probably clip out that height actually. It's a bit claustrophobic, isn't it? Would be interesting to fight zombies in that sort of claustrophobia though. And again, it's all just getting all the puzzle ideas implemented and see what we can do with it basically. Like nothing's final. And one thing I don't want to do is turn it into the fucking archive room. That's the last thing I want to do is like look at it and think, wait, this is too much like the archive room for Mario 2. We don't want that. So I'm having to like come up with ideas here. Oh hell, I could just think, fuck it, we'll put that one back in there and just make it so that they're back to back. Have a little area there, have one that's completely fallen over, just making like a little blockage and go from there. All about how you improvise with stuff. Yeah, let's make this very claustrophobic. I like the idea of being claustrophobic. But as an additional, we can now remove that because obviously we're having a bit more of a narrative, and then we can have that, so that's blocking off that way. Like so. So there could be a corpse around there could be a key item on the corpse, could be a key that we can go somewhere else. See, it's all about how you perceive it and how you go with it. Or as I say, it's just how my crazy brain works. Does also mean I have to turn that light position because that's a bit too close. Put it about there. I should do it. Oh. Yeah, I think that definitely is what we should be going with. It's just adding like a different element altogether, isn't it? It's not just like 5 bookshelves, it's like a labyrinth of bookshelves, but one's fallen over in a more logical place than God knows what the fuck they were thinking back in that whole game. Right, so get me the 3rd camera, or is it the 4th camera? 4th camera, drag it in. But obviously I won't have it at that crazy angle, I just want to be able to yeah, that works. If I put it about here. So the other problem is now that we've done that, I need to do other angles now that all fit within the within the boundaries and don't make it look a bit crazy. I'm going to have to get 3 again. 3 will have to be completely changed. Because now I've got that there, I can probably push you here. Make it a bit higher up. Bit dark in it. I need to get another set of lights down here now, actually. Right, put it here. We're not there, fucking hell, right, put it about there. And a bit of light on the subject. What's that? I'm obviously going to have to put one there, and I'm going to have to figure out what's going to have to go in there. No, that's the issue. Technically 4 should be, shouldn't it, if I move that over a bit, put you there instead. Might need to be a bit more in thing, probably there. Right, I'm going to have to create another camera. If I've really got this idea about a corpse hiding behind there, we've got to go with it. Now again, we can change it as we keep working, but if I want to add a new one, was did quite special, wasn't it? So it gives me a 5th camera. I just need to change all the parameters. So that's now camera 5. That's camera 5 with camera 4 tracker, which I'm also going to have to change to camera 5 tracker. And that's where all the tech stuff starts to come flying through the window. So I want this to be, well, we do need to be there, but can probably, hang on. Probably have it like that. I don't want to try and make it an up angle, but I think it's going to end up being like that, isn't it? So it's probably going to be like that. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, that's not too bad. Obviously the corpse will be there. Check the corpse, walk back. Go around the corner. I think I've covered every aspect of that though, but say there's like going to be like a book or puzzle somewhere, we're going to have to figure that out. And hell, if I want to be a little bit more of a dick, I suppose I could put push this one over and all, a bit like that. Obviously that cylinder's just where I've got an idea for a ladder, so obviously it's not going to clash with it. We could have it like that, I suppose. Have something pushed underneath it. Just try and make it a bit more interesting. Which also means I have to move the light again now. Move it in the centre then. I don't mind how that looks actually. So I mean, it's all about how you can perceive things, how it looks. I'm even looking at the map. I'm looking at it before, and the only thing you get in here is like armor and bullets, and that's about bloody it. And then the key, a key. So exactly. So by putting that here, we get the key, but we want to add something a bit more interesting. So maybe do a puzzle where it's like, I know. I really need to read the notes we came up with for this. Actually, bear with me. I know we came up with some crazy idea for this room. I just don't think we never implemented it. Oh, we never came up with a concise solution to it. Where are we? Oh, that was the idea. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that now. Make it so that you push certain books out by a certain author. We could do that, actually. Shit, just goes to show you just look at some of the little bits of notes that people in the team write down. You just kind of like adapt it as you're working. We could do that. It'd mean having up close images on each one, but we could do it. People are probably thinking, what was the last room you're working on was the bathroom, now all of a sudden you're doing the library. What's up with the bathroom? Well, it's not technically finished. Because the one thing I need to finish off is the opposite side. And the main simple reason is because if I did on stream, you'd know exactly what was going to happen. So by not putting it on stream, you've got no idea what's in store for that half. So you don't understand there's a little bit of scenario we got drifting there with that, which we've written up. So yeah, that's... Oh, but then we came... But then... Oh, what can I do? What can we do? What kind of idea can I come up with? Oh. Well, I know it's bull. I know what idea we're going to come up with. It's just coming up with the idea and implementing it. Okay. Right, I know what we're going to do. I know exactly what we said we were going to do. So I am actually going to freaking do it. Somehow. He says. With certainty. Could be one of those bookshelves. So if I get the next angle door. So I need camera 6, so I need to... Camera 5 is that? Yeah, we just need to do this. Grab. Change it to 6. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, no, 6. And that should have named 6. Camera 6. Right. Right, if we're going to go that way, let's do it. Let's sneak that shit. we go. Implementing the idea. I'll leave that one there just for shits and giggles, see what we can come up with. Implement it a little bit more, go from there. And also I'm going to say that's all I'm going to say about that on stream, because I'll leave the rest for the puzzle ideas we've got. Why have you not been added to the cams? What's going on? You should be there. Why have you not been added to the cams? You should be there too. Like that. So I don't click on you and bugger you up. That's it, Barry. Come in here. Right, so we got the ID implemented for that particular puzzle. Got the corpse implemented for that particular puzzle. I really don't know what the hell to do now. Not really much of a friggin' stream if I've already got it set up and it's just like, well, it's done. That's it. I can't think of anything else. My brain's a bit dead. I mean, it is a bit late. My time anyway, but I do want to get some more detailing implemented in here, so if I get the... We don't want the toilet in here. We do, however, need those beams, which I might actually just put up on the top floor anyway, so we got them implemented. See, that's the only issue now, because you'd have that blocking beam there, wouldn't you? You'd have the blocker there. Now you've got to make the character be able to run around that. I might have to make that a bit bigger. On the second idea, it might actually work, but... What did I call that then? Well, it wouldn't have been under... No, it wouldn't be under OBJ, would it? It'd be under... just put all files in. Not the beams, not the bound. Not the door. Double door. Chair will be don't mind me, I'm just reading what I've got in terms of assets. Why have I not got what I was looking for though? Well, I'm confused. Condo. What the hell's Condo? Let's have a look. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Diddly dee, diddly dee. Just drag you in. I can rotate you. That's it. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted. Try and get this all in the right bloody position for once. Right, I need to move that door in. So, Keep within the actual design because that's what that door is on that side, so let's just keep the thematic stuff going. No, it's only because it hasn't got a texture applied. Give it the standard one. Or just make it so that it's like that. Same for that, just make them so it's just pure white for now. Why is it giving me that then? Why is it giving me that but not the others? I'm very confused. Right, so I've got that door frame implemented because that's what it is on that side, so I can keep going with that. Probably put a little free prong table there in the corner because since I've already got that asset built from the flaming main hall, we could dump that in there. Just fill the room up a little bit. Little few desks there, maybe a couple of chairs, you know, that sort of thing. Add something, make the room busy, make it look interesting. Oh, what's it doing? Oh god, what's it doing? Oh, there it is. Right, let me just check the outline for you, because I have a horrible feeling there's containers everywhere. Oh! Right. Get rid of all you. Right. Question is, how the hell would you read at one of them? How would you read one of those tables? Oh, Jesus wept. How the hell would you read at one of them tables? That's actually got me pretty damn well now. How the hell? I mean, what I could do is, I suppose I could make a new table mesh. Have this in the corner with a vase on top from the actual hallway. That would work. Could probably even have one there, because obviously got that bookshelf there. It's just all about visualising, isn't it? Figuring out where things should go and where they shouldn't. Well, what I think I might do, you know what I mean, having to shut the maestro down temporarily because I don't want you to see what that hallway looks like. So I'm going to just quickly do that, grab the vase and then get back on with it. So give me a minute. Just give me a couple of seconds to get that asset grabbed. So don't worry, it hasn't actually gone. It's just because I disabled it because I'm going over the room. I don't want you looking at what we've got. Because then you'll know what we've built, basically. Now I just feel a bit cheated and cheap. Okay, there we go. Knowing my luck, I bet you I've already made this and I'll be like, oh great, I've already made it. I didn't even need to grab it from the bloody thing. Give me one more second. Get me this FBX. 2F hallway. And then just boom, boom. Boom, and then reload the string back up. There we go. Like I said, only to get this pot mesh implemented because I just want to make it a bit more intriguing. Make it a bit more interesting. Christ, they're actually big fucking pots, aren't they? But I did want to put a bit of interesting detail in here, so I shall go with it, and I shall continue to work with it that way. There we go. Definitely have to use a different one texture on those tables though, but I don't understand why that's going like that. But we definitely can't use them because three-legged tables just don't work like that. As much as I'd love to have an ornate, like, angular table, it's not going to work there. I should really look at some ornate tables, see if I can come up with a rough idea of how I want things to go, actually. Let's have a look. Let's just have a look, see what I can come up with. No Avast, it's not a virus. I wish I'd stopped doing that. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Jesus, wept. Alright, how about an ornate reading table? Oh, hell's bells. What the heck are you? What are you? We do not want mahogany library reading tables from the Victorian era. That's just too obscure. Right, let's not go for the ornate stuff. I'll lose my mind trying all that. Give me a reading table. Ah, there you go. Something bog standard that isn't modern. Oh dear. Something that's bog standard but isn't modern. That's just me in a nutshell, that, isn't it? I'm just trying to find something that we could use. Because the problem is, it's all modernised nowadays. You don't want like a modern table in a library, do you? Try to go with the time period. So if we're going for 1998, there wouldn't be anything like a computer flaming desk for a flaming iMac in there, would there? Kind of defeats the purpose of what we're trying to do. That one don't look too bad, actually. But then that's not for a study though, is... Oh god, am I going to have to look for a library reading table? Am I really going to have to, like, really go with this? Oh, Jesus, wept. No, let's not... Oh! Oh. The problem is, though, that'd be more suited for in the centre of the room, wouldn't it? And I don't think we've got the room for a central one. Oh, if we didn't have that there, and we implement it there instead, I could put one right there with a few tables. That would be interesting, actually. Do you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to completely screw that idea up. And I'm just going to have that there like it usually is. I know it goes against what's in there, but we can change the position of it happening. In fact, we could probably have it fall down at a different time. I don't know, but if I have a central table there, which is very ornate looking. Oh, I like that. I like that one quite a lot, actually. That's the lights there, isn't it? That's pretty nice, actually. The 1950s table, I know, but hey, that's a really nice looking table. It's architecture, I must model it, so I'm going to go with it. Okay. I think it's pretty thick, actually, so let me just... Obviously, this is what happens when you have all these assets in the room, and it's like, right. I can keep adjusting it as I see it. I like that. I do like that design. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm doing it. That's going to split it in half. And get this bit implemented here. Now I need to think about this because it's... needs to be. Oh, that's the wrong bit. No, that bit. I'll have to do some adjustments there, because that one looked a bit bigger than that one. No, fuck it, you know what? Let's not do it that way. What I'll do it like that, but I'll do that first. Don't worry, I'm going crazy. I know what I'm doing. I'm just. Doop, doop, boop, and boop. The problem is now though, that's got 2 on it, so I have to get rid of that anyway. And that bit. And all I've got to do is just set a point, put them there. So that's that bit done. Right. Oh no, no switching to point there. That's just going a bit too crazy. Yeah, they are pretty thick going upwards, those. And that's a bit too big, but there you go. I think I've got it. I can never tell because of these bloody bookshelves. Right. Let me just drag you in. That's it. So that's where I need that roughly. Let's see what happens when I mirror the geometry on the other side. Negative X. No. Put that on. Plus X even. There we go. But I have a feeling that's supposed to be a little bit longer, but it's a bit longer, isn't it? So I need to like push that out a bit. The problem is, it's like getting it so that we can have like chairs, probably have 2 on each side there. I don't even look at this now because even though I've got it rendered with that in, the table might be too frigging big now. I don't know. I don't know. Unless flip this, I put it in the center here, which gives it the space. We move that over there instead, or somewhere else in the corner potentially, because that's where the ladder could be. I can still make it so I can at least walk around one side of it. But then obviously that leaves a big gap there, doesn't it? Of course, now the problem is if that's there, I've got to move camera forward so that it's facing forwards. In front of how's the camera frame on the phone? If I have it like that, then the issue is it's not gonna. Yeah, sheet. I need another camera. Six is the highest one we've got. Or is it 5? Camera. No, it's camera 6, isn't it? Right, so if I just grab camera 5 and just do duplication of that one. So that's camera 7 in it now. What's the FOV on you? Well, this is going to be a pain. Let's try and work within it. It's all about tinkering with it anyway. It's not like it's final. It's just a case of like figuring out where position should be. I still need to finish off modelling this anyway, so it's set up to 24. For me, it's a small asset build, and it's not like I need to restrict my poly count when it comes to pre-rendering stuff because it's pre-rendering. And that's what happens when you're a bit too quiet when you're working. You kind of forget that you're on camera doing this. Probably won't bloody be able to see that in the freaking window. Let's have a look. Oh, you do. You do. I just realised that needs to be a little bit further in now. Don't go all the way at the end, it goes to about that point there. That's like that weird sort of glass, isn't it? Let's see if I can triangulate that materials. Like glazed glass or something. Glass. So stick to it being white. It'll probably be a bling though, wouldn't it? Just set the transparency down a little bit. But we don't want to have too much reflectivity, so set to 0 and 100. Ah! Oh! Can't see it. Let's try that kind of transparency. It might be better actually just to keep it full. No, I don't add incandescence to it because it's not light, is it? It's not. No, go with bling. Definitely go with bling for that one. I've still got to put those things in the side of it anyway. So they're not final. What the hell are those things anyway? Oh, okay, I see what they are. So like move them as well, just to be on the safe side. Get nuts out of the way too, and I can put the table as complete, even though I've not actually got a list for this. No, not grr. Grr. I know they don't go. Well, I don't know. It doesn't show it, does it? I mean, it could go through there, I suppose, but it just looks to me like it goes to there, and then It's actually a little bit bigger. It's got a slight smaller one there. Like that. Yeah, that is actually true. Without actually had a light source, it was actually a bit further down. The only problem is if I put a light source that's further down there, it's going to cause all kinds of crazy, innit? Don't make that too friggin' bright for one thing. Oh, it's too bright! Stick with what we got. Stick with where I've got them, I think. Might be nice to make that table a little bit taller, but we'll get there when we get there. Definitely going to have a camera there though. That's just so you can see from that angle too. Just realised that as well. Would they actually do that? Would they be really thin bookshelves and there'd be another one on either side so there'd be more books? Or am I just going a bit too crazy with the amount of bookshelves we actually need in this room? I suppose I can figure that out later on. Right, what's... Yeah, I think I'm going to cut the stream now. I just want to do a little stream. And like I say, if I come back I'll do a little bit more, but one bit a night. So yeah, that's just one stream. I'll probably do another bit tomorrow, work a little bit more on this, and then dabble on with whatever else I need to do. So, look out for that one.